Okay, so this lecture is going to be about balancing tracks in the mixer, which can be accessed with F9 or by this button up here. So what we will do first is I want to get the sound. Let's see, this time maybe I won't. No, I will use again FL keys for the example. So we will have one, and then we can choose something different. Maybe I will use, let's say, one that everyone can use. So here, pads and textures. Let's have a listen to some. Maybe this one. I will use this one. So I'm going to make some chords very quickly. So we can start with the bass notes, or the lowest notes of these chords, and make a bass progression. So again, I will use C, or maybe we can start on E, go to G, we'll go, oh no, we'll go to A, then B, and then down to G. Okay, we can do something like this. And now we can build on this, so let's create some chords. Maybe this one. Yep, so we could go here, and the next one maybe... Okay, could be. Just be creative with making some, you can copy mine too. Or maybe G. And then we'll go down to... Okay, sounds pretty good. And one tip I never talked about. If you hold down Alt on your keyboard and you right click, you'll hear the sound playing where your mouse is. For example, we can hear this chord when the mouse is here. I hold Alt and right click. Or if I drag along, it will play the next one. So I can easily hear whatever I want at any time. So if I create this chord without playing everything again, I can just Alt and right click. So you can hear how good it sounds or how bad it might sound. Okay, and now I'm going to copy all of this, and I will put it also to this pad. So to paste from inside the piano roll, we must open the new piano roll and paste here. Okay, so let's have a listen to these together. So something like this, and I want to bring this down to 124, so it's more like house. I'm going to shorten all these, and then I'm going to copy them over, and let's have a listen. So something like that. Okay, and next I will go to packs and find some quick drums. Maybe this kick. Let's use this kick. So, and we can go to the piano roll, and on C5 we can put this kick every fourth one, so it's a typical house kick rhythm. Okay, and next I want to add, we can use this 3x oscillator, and we can create a sub bass. Now, characteristics of a sub bass, which is this sound. So you hear a sub bass in many songs, and it consists of these certain waves. We have different types of waves here. These are sine waves. So we want 3 sine waves, this selected on 1, 2, and 3. And this I put down to -24, the coarse, which makes it sound a lower pitch, it's deeper. And in general, the other things are nothing is really changed. It's a very simple sound, and it's used to make a very low bass sound. Okay, so once we have a sub bass, what I will do is copy all of these root notes, we can call them, or bass notes, and we can paste them to the sub bass and have a listen. Okay, so I just use the shortcut here. So if we have everything selected and we want it to go down by from E4 down to E3 like this, so it can completely, up and down. What you can do is hold Control, and you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard. You can use the Control and down arrow will move it down 1 octave, or octave, as we would say. An octave means you have these with E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then we have E again. So every 12 is 1 octave. So to move this down 1 octave or up, we can use that. So if I put it down here. So if you're not using great headphones or speaker, you might not even hear that sound because it's pretty low. But if not, then you should hear it. And what I want to do now is send all of these to the mixer. So we want to select all of them by just left clicking and dragging on these rectangular blocks here, which will select all of them, and then go to the mixer, and from insert 1 we want to choose insert 1 and right click and then channel routing, and this will link your different sounds to a different channel or a different insert, as you can see. So channel routing and route selected channels to this track or starting from this track. We want starting from this track, so they are all on different tracks, as you can see. Our different sounds are linked to 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if we now play this pattern, you will see the sounds playing here. And this master channel means the volume, or this will affect everything that is here in the mixer. So we can check the volume of this right here. Okay, and one thing to note about mixing, you typically don't want your sounds to be over 0 decibels. So this 0 level right here, if something is too loud, then you will see that it's too loud here by being a very dark color, as I will show you. Yeah, and you see it really hurts your ears, and it's a very dark orange color, meaning that you're peaking or clipping, and this means that you are over 0, and we don't want that. So what we want to do now, some simple things in the mixer, are checking your volumes here of different sounds. So if we only want to hear the keys, we can right click on this circle, this green circle, and right click will only select this one. So nothing else will play. We won't hear anything apart from keys. So let's have a listen. So you can see it's around -7, -8. So this is the volume of this one, and then we can choose the second one. We can left click to also select it and hear how it sounds together with the keys. So you can see it's around -13, -14. So if you like the sound of this, or you want one to be louder or quieter, you can simply use this volume right here to go up and down and choose the volume of your sound. I think they sound fine like this. I wouldn't change the volume. We can introduce this kick and see. Typically you want your kick to be, in most genres, you want it to be the loudest or one of the loudest instruments to hear if it's if it's focused. So in dance music you hear the kick a lot, and you want it to be the loudest or on level with other loud sounds, so it really stands out and gives the momentum and the drive for the song. So let's have a listen to this kick. So you can see that it's pretty much on level with the keys. So maybe I will reduce the volume of the keys by 1.5 decibels, as you can see in the top, in the corner, right at the very top corner, right here in the interface, or the hint panel, you will see. So now let's have a listen. Okay, And then the sub bass, I generally, this is all down to preference really, but usually a sub bass is not so loud in many types of music. Let's have a listen. If I put it down by around 4 decibels. Maybe a little more, around maybe -6. So here, this is how you can, in a very simple way, mix your different tracks, balance your tracks and the volumes of your tracks. So this is very important to use the mixer when you create a song and you want to connect or link or route all of your sounds to different tracks. And you can see at the bottom here, this green line is showing that this one is connected to the master channel, and so is the kick, and so is the pad that we created from GMS, and so is this the keys right here. So if they are not connected to the master channel, let's say I remove it, you won't hear the keys. So we need to make sure they are all connected to the master if you want to hear them. Okay, so this would be a simple part of balancing and changing and adjusting your volumes in FL Studio 21. Okay, and then in the next part we will check out a bit more about the mixer and using some different effects, or as they will be called here, we put the effects on the right hand side. You see here it's these effects option, this slot 1 down to slot 10, and we can put different things, different effects on different sounds. So if we have the keys selected, we can choose from all of these different effects which do different things, of course, and yeah, we will get into that. So okay, I'll see you then.